Happy Monday morning, everyone. How are we doing? Hope you're having a blessed day. I certainly am. Man, we had a great time at church. Hey, if you have not checked out my wife's channel, it's A Blind Touch. Go over there and give her some support. And woke up this morning to the internet being out, so couldn't answer any messages from y'all. Anyway, I am out trying to catch up before the GIE. I've got 50 to do this week. So far I've gotten 5 done. Yeah, and this one is not on the schedule, but we aerated it last week and he asked me if I could stop by and cut it for him. So we're going to knock that one out, and then we're going to get some footage at the next one, which I didn't get to do last week. So man, this is such a blessing, guys, I'm telling you. And I want to thank everybody last month who put in the super thanks and the super chats and all that stuff, man. You guys have no idea how much that helped us. Last month was particularly hard. Well, the last 4 have been, but you guys really blessed Sarah and I. Was able to help us pay our bills. Thank you guys so much. You're just a blessing. And let's get mowing. I'm not going to record here, but I am at the next one. I'll see you soon. Okay, before we start, I want to show you underneath my deck. I have not cleaned this one time this year, so I'll show you. And that's spring, summer, and now, so you can see it. That thing stays pretty darn clean under there. I'll probably clean it off after I do leaves and stuff, but anyway, let's get to work.
tornado.
Okay, just for those who asked, does the Revolt hold a hill? Yes, the Revolt holds a hill. You probably can't even tell the slope that that's on, but that's a pretty good slope. And with the twills, it's even better. Why did I cut the yard twice? It hasn't been cut in 2.5 weeks, so that's why. Anyway, let's get on to the next one. I gotta blow this off, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, guys, we're gonna have a little discussion here as soon as I get this tripod uncrooked. There we go. Oh. So my buddy Ben Hendricks sent me a text yesterday, and he said, hey man, if you want a topic, I've got a topic. And I think this topic should be probably go through the next week, what the videos are going to be about. He talked about some of his biggest mistakes, and I want to talk about that. And I'm going to start first with my #1 biggest mistake ever in lawn care, and that was hiring somebody. If I had to do it again, I would never have hired an employee in the first place. Never. And I'll tell you why. Problem was, I watched a little too much YouTube, got a little greedy, thought, man, I can make a lot more money than I'm making. I was doing fine. I was making $1,500 a week, and I thought, no, it's not enough. That's not it. So $6,000 a month when things were good. You got to remember, 10 years ago, wasn't enough. So I started listening to some people, and they started putting in my ear, you can make so much more, you can do this, you can do that. Problem with that was, to do all that, you had to find the right guy. I went through 6 people, thought I had the right guy. He was with me for 3.5, almost 4 years. I got so big, because when you get an employee, then you have to figure out how are you going to pay them. So you have to take on more work to pay for the employee. So I was doing 10 commercial jobs, 70 regular lawns, mulching everything, edging everything. It was 6 days a week, sometimes 7. And at the end of all 4 years, I'm looking back on it going, wow. Yeah, I made well over $100,000 a year, but I didn't get to keep any more than I had when I started. I was actually making a little less because I had to get more equipment, and then I had to pay that equipment off, and I had to get a little bit bigger just to take care of him again. And then when he finally quit, I said, you know what, that's it. I don't want an employee. And I realized I had so much work that I could not take care of it. I had so much work, there was no way I was going to take care of it. By that time, my body started breaking down. I had a hip replacement, if you guys can remember back that far. If you don't, you can go back in my videos a couple years ago. I had a hip replacement. Now I have sciatic and a crushed disc in my back. If I would have not listened to what all those people were telling me, and I would have just been smart, I would have done the grass I did the small mulch jobs I did, and I would have made plenty of money. I was giving away almost $50,000 a year when it was all said and done. And really, once that person quit and I went down to what I could actually do, I actually made about $15,000 to $20,000 more than what I was making before with the person. So it doesn't, I'm just saying, if I had to do it again, I would never have started that process in the first place. I would have stayed small, been happy with what I had, and just left it like that. Because once that person quit, I knew I wasn't going to find somebody else, and then I had to break it to many people that, hey, I wasn't going to be able to do it anymore. I tried it, but I just couldn't do it. It was way too much for one guy. So that is my biggest, among many mistakes, that was my biggest mistake, was getting too big and hiring an employee. I will never do it again unless my health just gets so bad that I can't do it without somebody. But right now, that's not the case. And I just pray to the Lord that's not the case in 5-10 years. I don't know. We never know what's going to happen, but that was my biggest mistake. I'd like to know, just give me one mistake you guys made in business. I know there's some people out there that never made a mistake in business. I know. That's for people to write on another channel about how great they are and they never made a mistake. And believe me, there's plenty of them that leave comments saying they've never messed up anything. I mean, they are perfect, and that's good. The only perfect person I know is Jesus. So for those who are perfect, please don't leave a comment, okay? But for those of you who are like me, a normal person that makes mistakes, please let me know one of your biggest mistakes that you made in business. And then we'll talk about more as the week goes on, because there's many things that affect our business as well. And it's not just mistakes, it's personal issues that happen to us as people that can affect our business. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you had a great, blessed day. This is an awesome day. It's nice out. I got 2 big ones left. I'm going to go knock those out, but I hope you had a blessed weekend. God loves you. I love you. Sarah loves you. And as always, that's an easy one today, man. Let me do it again. Dr. Real was in the house. Keep it real, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.